Next on the agenda, what if we have an exponent with a negative number or negative number? Well, a negative exponent moves it to its opposite position. Okay, so b to the negative n is equal to 1 over b to the n. Or this is, well, yeah, so this is equal to b to the negative n is equal to 1 over b to the negative n. But I like just going straight to b to the negative n equals 1 over b to the n. So a negative puts it in its opposite position. So by opposite, I mean negative, I mean numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. So note, to evaluate b to the negative n, take the reciprocal of the base and change the sign of the exponent. So with number 7, what that means is that I can say this is 6/5 cubed, right? Reciprocate, flip it, and then change the sign of the exponent. So we just kind of use the note as a tool. So now we've got 6 cubed over 5 cubed, which is what? 6 cubed is, I think, what is it? Is it 225? 216. Dang it. See, even I have a hard time with 6s to the cubes. And then 5 cubed is 125. So pause and try 8 and 9 on your own. So 8, we can call this negative 3/2 to the 4th. So now remember, I want you to read this as negative 1 times 3/2 all to the 4th. So there's how many negatives? 4. So it's a positive 3/4 over 2/4. So I didn't really need the negatives there. So 3 to the 4th is 81. 2 to the 4th is 2, 4, 8, 16. And there you go. And then 9, what's 9? Remember, d is technically d over 1 to the negative 7. So if we keep the same kind of track, that's 1 over d to the 7th, which is 1 over d to the 7th. Or yes, you could have gone straight to 1 over d to the 7th. So with this, notice the difference of where the parentheses are. For 10, the whole thing, 6 and x, is to the negative 2. But for 11, what's the only thing getting raised to the negative 2? Just the x. So please pay close attention. In 12, look here. Now we're in the denominator with a negative exponent. So what does that do? Same thing it's been doing. So working our way right to left, or really pause the video, give it a go, and then press play when you're ready. So this is 6 to the negative 2, x to the negative 2. Or, remember, you can reciprocate and say this is 1 over 6x squared. Either way, totally fine, because in both cases, you're going to end up with 1 over 36 x squared. But with 11, remember, this is 6 times x to the negative 2. So this is 6 over x squared. Right? The negative moves it to its opposite position. So if it's in the numerator, it goes to the denominator. And then 12, what do we got? You can reciprocate, right? You can think of this as 1 over n to the negative 8. So this could also just be n to the 8th. Or if you flip n to the 8th over 1, but right, we don't write over 1, so it's kind of like a flick of the wrist you don't need. Remember, the negative moves your expression to its opposite position. And by opposite, I mean denominator to numerator or numerator to denominator. Try 13 on your own. Come see me in office hours if you have any questions. So here, the bottom of the page, we've got a huge summary list. Here's the properties of basically everything of the chapter 12 we've gone over. Here's examples. Here's detailed notes. Okay, I've kind of gone over all of this with you over the past multiple videos, so I won't bore you with it. But read over it. Let me know if you have any questions. You know how to get a hold of me. Let's take a look at the next page. Yeah, okay. Here, we'll do a few of these on the next video.